Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking heads, man. Yo, what are you niggas waiting for, man? Subscribe before the fucking interview start. You niggas is bugging out, man. Angry Fan Movement.
Well, shit, Jon Dough, talk about your upcoming card. What do you want?
Talk about the upcoming card?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The upcoming card is called the Battle on Olympus. For those who don't know, Olympus is where the gods, that's where the Greek gods stayed. So we felt with Danny Myers and T-Rex, I feel like, yeah. I feel like it might be like a good shift in you know, the who's who in the battle world, because we definitely got some prizes and some tricks up our sleeves as far as how it's going to be shot, where it's going to be shot, what it's going to look like, what it's going to sound like. You know, we do everything different for here. So we got Danny Myers versus T-Rex. We got XL versus Newborn or Born. We got Dan Zone versus Lotta J. We got W-Dub versus Dot. We got Example versus Adi Boom. Man, it's a crazy card. Like, there's a lot of battles on the card, but it's a crazy card. So I definitely look forward to that, because I'm setting the tone right now. Like, it's the most anticipated battle of the year, Danny Myers versus T-Rex, for obvious reasons. I'm saying, but also for reasons that people want to know what Rex is going to say. You know, it's going to be a crazy battle, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what I'm going to do with the footage and how the people are going to receive it. I think it's time for something new again. So,
speaking of the footage, how do you go about your footage? What made you take that angle?
Man, honestly, I never took any film school or nothing like that, but I felt like I was always a student of film. You know, growing up watching movies that spoke to me, that, you know what I'm saying, painted pictures for me growing up and shit like that. Like, that's how I want to show a battle, how fans want to see the battle. I want the fans to feel like they're at the battle, like they're actually there, not just watching two dudes on the stage or 50 dudes on the stage and two dudes going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be something like extra to it, a sentimental feel. So that was what we tried to do in the first place, and that's our standard, is to make the audience feel like they're a part of the battle.
Okay. That was one of my questions that I definitely have. Now, for the card, that's a lot of battles. Like, I mean, are you going to have some one-rounders, or are they all three-round battles?
There is a one-rounder there, but the thing about it is, though, when you schedule like 14 battles, right? Hello?
Okay, that's not me. Somebody moving dead bodies.
Yeah, I know what it was. But yeah, when you schedule so many battles, like, shit happens, you know what I'm saying? Mamas die and shit, and motherfuckers miss trains, and all types of real shit comes up, supposedly, where, you know, some battles don't happen. You know, that's just battle world right there. But also, I mean, had as many battles on our card, and everything went smooth. You know what I'm saying? So that's because it's all about the program and how you organize everything for the fans. So we're not worried about that.
Okay. And I found ARP. Let me get him on.
Hey, Wayne, I got Cortez on right now.
Okay. ARP, you there?
Yo.
What's the bill, cuz?
Y'all hear me?
Mhm.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We got Cortez on, we got ARP on, we got Jon Dough on.
What's good, y'all? What up with y'all?
Same shit, man. Trying to get to these discussions, I guess. You know, Cat's got a whole. He's going to throw a whole bunch of things in the garage right now, so we're going to turn up.
That's wait, let's go, Wayne.
Let's go.
Y'all better quarterback this shit, man. Y'all got one of the legends in battle rap on the phone, and Cortez. You got Jon Dough. This motherfucker put together a 44 battle cards that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? You got me. I'm just trying to find my little lane. You know what I'm saying? Angry Fan Movement. Y'all better quarterback this, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So this is why we got the best of the best on. We got the best of the best on, and we're expecting all honest answers. You know how we give it up. We do not hold back, and you got to turn up.
Hey, say no more. Let's go.
Let go.
Let's get it.
Go.
So basically, our conference session tonight, it's going to be about bad business. However, I don't just want to stay on bad business. I mean, I got you guys on because you have a vet in the game that basically is seasoned enough to know how to maneuver. Then you have the platform and the battle leagues that basically are up and coming and making their way. Now, with the turn of events that have occurred, I mean, right now, as we were saying earlier, as a fan culture, I'm kind of exasperated with battles right now, with the battle drama, politics that's been going on. I mean, as far as leagues and platforms and battler, I mean, what is your take on it? Like, I mean, when you're negotiating, when you're planning for business or what have you, I mean, these things that are occurring in battle rap, like we're coming into 2015 real shitty right now. It's not looking good. And I mean, you can start.
Are you asking?
Whoever.
Are you asking me or you
battler
first?
Yeah, well, it's a question to everybody, but you know what, Cortez, let's start with you as the battler.
Go ahead, Taz.
When
so
you're going into...
Saying, what do you want me to get to?
Go ahead.
Do you want me to talk about the bad business in general, or like how to maneuver through different leagues and what to look for to avoid bad business? Which one are you asking?
All of that.
I think what it is, you know, I know a lot of stuff. Like, I know a lot of stuff that a lot of other battlers might not ask, but, you know, sometimes niggas are bored of that information. You feel what I'm saying? For themselves. But, like, there's certain things you have to ask. Like, okay, if somebody calls me to book a venue, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask who they are and what is their history, especially if it's a new person promoting. You feel me? I don't like to do business with that I can't have a tangible relationship with. You feel me? That's first off. I need to know that this person is real and not even catfishing.
Right.
But after that, if I know that they're solidified, then comes the real questions. And the real questions are, where's the venue going to be at? How many people does it hold? What are you selling the tickets at? And are you doing pay-per-view? Those are the main questions you have to ask if you're able to negotiate that type of shit. You feel me? If you're just a new guy, you're basically going to get shitted on. You feel me? Like, you're basically going to have to pay for your travel. You're going to have to pay for your hotel. You know what I mean? And you're going to have to try to make sure that somebody important is in the building until you get recognized. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's certain guys that don't get recognized to the 7th, 8th battle. They might already be in the hole $5-6 grand just investing into their talent, you know. But we take, you know, everyone's done that. I've had to do it, and so is everyone else. You feel me? So it's a matter of, if you're really going to be serious about this and you want to avoid bad business and stuff, then you're going to go through the Rocky Mountains. I mean, I'll give you a brief synopsis. What's the dude that had the shit in St. Louis that he booked Ill and Rex? What's his name? Seneca?
In St. Louis? Yeah, Seneca.
Yeah, Seneca, right? You notice he disappeared. Why do you think he disappeared? Remember when me and Rex battled in the house, and Rex was like, "Oh, Cole, don't act like you wasn't supposed to battle last month." because me and him we signed a contract to do it on television before Total Slaughter, and then and this is a year ago. This ain't like when I was coming up, and I flew out to Cali, got a deposit. I got my first deposit, of course. Feel me? But when I got out there to Cali, niggas were stranded out there for 3 days. Lucky I just had my own chicken, and I made. You feel me? So it's like you don't know who it is, because like somebody like Seneca, he probably just took an L. He's done other events. You feel me? So for whatever reason, he took an L. But it was like he took an L to the point where he can't come back around. Nigga, he owed me bread. He owed Rex bread, you feel? So it comes to a point where you look at it like you don't know what you're getting. So you got to try to get what you can. So that's why a lot of the battlers now are asking for a certain price, so they want to make sure they get a certain deposit before anything else happens. You know? And I ask for. If I know it's going to be an event that only holds 200, 300 people, then I have to be serious about the cards, find out who the opponent is, and is it worth it? This venue might only make this amount of money. You feel me? And then there's certain venues when you're at a Dome or when you're at a Summer Madness where that real chicken comes in, because you know they selling over 1,000 people. You feel me? And it becomes a whole game. You know, but if you want to be real with you, a lot of the people that are sticking around because they do good business. ARP, nigga, there's a million leagues, but the reason why ARP is starting to stick out because he's bringing the notables and he's being respected. Like, niggas don't feel any type of way if they go on an ARP card. Niggas will know they're all right. So, it's unfortunate with this whole shit with Teddy Grizzle. I texted you earlier, Cass, about that. I was like, yo, Teddy bailed me out. You feel what I'm saying? Like, in a certain situation. He paid me. I'm talking about I got a booking with him within an hour and got paid.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? So I never seen no bad business with him. That's why I said, and Teddy Grizzle even came out to New York and stayed with me. You feel what I'm saying? He came out for Summer Madness. You feel me? And when we had the duel in the desert, remember, he was behind that. You feel me? He was behind the duel in the desert card, and that's what he was supposed to do with Smack. And even last minute, he was still able to get it the king of the dot. So the way I looked at it is like, hey, this guy's doing great business. But then I hear what happened this weekend, and I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? Sometimes you might just bite off more than you can chew. But it's a fucked up game, and you got to realize it's a fucked up game because we don't have a label behind us. We're still everything. We just became revenue, yeah. And it's like, okay, there's no rules, there's no guidelines, nobody's getting taxed. It's everybody for themselves, and it's kind of fucked up until there comes some order where it comes structure with it, where it's like you have a machine behind you, and this is how you get promoted and all that, like if it was a label, you know, and we don't really have that, so you're going to have these problems until that happens. So somebody changes the game. Right now the game is good, but I'm telling you, in 2 years, somebody needs to change the game on how we make money.
Hey, one question. Anybody on speakerphone?
Nah, not me.
Bluetooth?
No, I'm not.
All right, cool. I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna pass the mic to that's Jon Dough, the ARP. There was also rumors that when Teddy Grizzly came about, like all the battlers was calling each other, like, yo, this dude got mad bread. Let's just go over there, like call him so you can get in the card. Is that true?
You asking me?
Yeah. Before we even pass the mic.
I don't know. I don't
know.
Pass
that one to me. Let me get that one.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me get that. My bad, Tez. Everything, I agree with everything Tez just said. But there's another factor to it. And I'm not big on kicking niggas while they down. We see some of the biggest leagues in this game kick on some of the biggest artists when they was at their low point. And Ted Grizzle fucked up. But I ain't going to be a nigga to jump in the bandwagon and keep throwing him under the bus because he fucked up. Now, one thing that a nigga like Ted or anybody that's going to come after Ted or anybody that's here now or whatever, you got to realize is that there's very, very few solid, true 100% relationships there's a few niggas in the game like I fuck with, for example, where we don't even really need contracts. We do them. But you take like a big cannon, you take a hoop, you take a show off, you take people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are people that we deal with each other off of a lot of respect, credibility, and GP. But that's not frequent. You know what I'm saying? That's only like 10% of the people that I might deal with. Everything else is business. You know what I'm saying? And you got somebody like fucking Ted Grizzle. That is true. When you say like people started calling each other and real, this guy's spending money. And I'm not saying no names. I ain't throwing nobody out there, but there's nothing wrong with it to a degree because you're surrounded by a bunch of fucking hustlers. Everybody in this game is a worker. Everybody in this game is a hustler. Everybody in this game is on their grind. Everybody's trying to make their money, make their move, get their shit popping, do what they do. So if you weak or if you fool and you put yourself out there, of course you're going to end up flying in 20 motherfuckers that ain't even on the car. You're going to have a bunch of people overcharging you, putting their hands in your pocket, selling your free tickets that you give them, paying you for free venues and all that shit because you fooled. If you a fool type of nigga, then you best surround yourself with people that at least could be stand up, that could do business for you or with you or something. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, you might idolize some of these people. You might look at, like, let's say Cortez, since Cortez is on the phone. You might be like, this nigga's a fucking legend. You know what I'm saying? He's Climb Time, King of the Dot, URL, all of this. But at the end of the day, Cortez has his own best interest in mind. Cortez is going to protect Cortez. You know what I'm saying? Cortez is not going to get on the phone with Ted Grizzle and say, nah, don't pay me $50,000. You really only need to pay me $10,000 because that's what this situation is worth. Cortez ain't going to do that, and I wouldn't do this shit neither. So if you're not going to be smarter with your money and how to put your business together in your cards, and you're not tough enough and strong enough to deal with the type of people that we surrounded by, don't come in this bitch because you're going to fuck yourself. I can't blame other people for how people take advantage of certain situations because we all grown men, but we surrounded by hustlers. You better step your hustle up too or else get out this fucking water. It's filled with sharks. It's filled with sharks.
That's true. You want to chime in, Jon Dough?
Jon Dough?
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like when something goes wrong in this battle business, hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I feel like when something goes wrong in this battle business, a lot of people are quick to jump aside of the battler, where there's a lot of things the league can't publicly say or put out there that will, jeopardize good business sense. If that makes sense. Like the whole Teddy Grizzle thing, like, I spoke to Teddy Grizzle a number of times. I was actually supposed to shoot Battle of the Bay. I was supposed to shoot from the desert.
You actually,
like,
John, you know what's crazy? I sent him to call you. I told him to call you.
Yeah, I mean, like, we sat down. He actually came out to Milwaukee. We sat down. I told him a couple of the ins and outs and shit like that, and I don't know if he really like absorbed that or if he's just feeling like, yo, I got the money, I'm just gonna do whatever. But the first thing I told him when I talked to him was, it's a cartel and we don't need anybody. We got here because we got here all on our own in a city where nobody even knew that we even existed. You know what I'm saying? So that was my introduction to him, just to let him know, like, you would be basically like in association to what we're doing. And I don't know if he took to that or not. It doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, it's like I felt like he was like shopping his services to like different teams. It wasn't so much as to be like, yo, I want to do this the right way. Who can do it the right way? It was like, who can give me the bigger light type shit. To
give him the bigger light.
Right. So like I said, I mean, like, there's a lot of shit that happens to battlers that goes public and it sucks. Like KG the Poet not getting paid. My man Danny Myers not getting paid. Daylight said he didn't get paid. A couple people just didn't get paid. And at the end of the day, it's like, it happens so much. But also what happens so much is motherfuckers just not showing up to battles, and you just like you out $500 on plane tickets, you out another $300 on hotel rooms. And all this shit, like say if something happened and then the ARP made a vlog like, yo man, I'm out $100 on plane tickets because this nigga didn't show up. Like, how much sympathy is he gonna get? Not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because as a league owner, it's your job to make sure these niggas come here and they want for nothing. But on the other side of things, it's like nobody's really going at the battle for having good business. So it's the structured battle rap, man. It's not really what it should be. Somebody's gonna get left out in the rain, and I don't think it should be that way. But that's just me, though.
Hey, question for all three of y'all: should battlers and league owners have lawyers now because of the bad business in 2015, the way it started off?
Who says that they don't? Who says that they don't?
I said should battlers and league owners have lawyers now because of bad business in 2015?
I know, no, Caps, I heard you, but what I'm saying is, who says that they don't? And I'm saying that to basically imply that as soon as business gets to a certain level, depending on your finances, whether you're spending $1,000 and that's a lot of money to you, or tens of thousands of dollars and that's a lot of money to you, and contracts start coming into play, and you're dealing with people that you don't know and maybe not have a rapport with and possibly can't trust yet, and haven't built that type of relationship with yet, who says that you shouldn't be using lawyers? I want to assume that some of the biggest moves that we've seen happen in battle rap have had lawyers involved. They should. They absolutely should. You know what I'm saying? We just heard about Big K and Arsenal with lawyers about to get involved. I know I have a situation right now where lawyers is involved. UFF had to have lawyers involved. Cortez may have had situations where he was ironing out business and lawyers was involved. For example, Total Slaughter. I want to assume people were signing paperwork, and you're not going to sign your life away. You shouldn't just be hype at an opportunity. You should be reading what you're signing. You know what I'm saying? So there's probably more lawyers that have come that have been a part of battle rap that we know. We just don't hear about it because it's not a topic that we discuss. We're trying to focus on battle rap, but in 2014, everything was full with competition, drama, and now bad business and contracts. It's becoming a topic to talk about. So because it's a topic to talk about, my point is lawyers have been here, but we just haven't been talking about them. At least they should have been here, at least for most people.
Man, I feel like it's always been bad business. We always have contracts. And our contracts are, like, notarized by lawyers. So if our shit goes left, we cover it. You know what I'm saying? Like there should be no contracts if you don't have lawyers. You know what I'm saying? It's like there should be no gas if you don't have a car type shit. Like, what's a contract without a lawyer? You know, a contract without it being legally binding. Like somebody's got to be accountable for bad business. You know, we don't vlog on every situation that's like a bad situation or something that went left with us. Like, we just keep it moving. But at the same time, if you start airing niggas out what went wrong, you looked at as petty. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta wait and see if the fans peep it, and then you gotta confirm it.
But see, you know that comes to another thing, because like I feel like, and this is no knock on you Caps or nothing like that, but I also feel like these Facebook groups, niggas is giving them too much of an opinion now. Like, niggas is basing every move that they make off of how a fan feels, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be able to dictate how the fucking shit moves, and the fans either enjoy it or they don't. But we can't let somebody that doesn't know nothing about the business, just because they like how you rap, affect how we move. And I feel like certain people are trying to do that to big their name up. You feel me? And they're just coming out of nowhere, and we're taking heed to it because we want to know what the fans think. It has to come to a time where the fans also have to understand, bro, this is not your field. This is not your business. You know nothing about a pay-per-view contract. You know nothing about the revenue. You know nothing about how much it costs to get this venue, how much it costs to battlers, travels, mic, editing, everything. You cannot complain about what a budget is for an event or how the shit ends up, because only thing that could save an event are classics. But how many times was it just a shitty fucking event and you had good cards on it, but it had nothing to do with the battle? This is how it's taped. It's how it's handled, the business, the mood of the event. Niggas just don't be in the mood. Like, it just be some other bad business that'll affect everything else. Fans don't see that. All they see is round one, it's on Cortez. You feel me? So we can't base all of our opinions on that. You feel me? And I feel like we're doing that a little bit too much. Like, we're going in a Facebook group, and then we're like, okay, this nigga's hot because they're just saying he's hot. No. You have to know everything about this person. You feel me? I mean, damn, I don't do songs with certain people because I don't know if there's paperwork on the nigga. And I'm not going to do a song with a nigga that's a snitch. I make sure I know who the fuck I'm working with. And this is just becoming a free-for-all. And that's why you got a lot of fake shit happening and a lot of frauds and a lot of catfishes because niggas ain't checking nobody's background and niggas is just going by word. So we need to get the business right, and we need to have lawyers involved, I think, and all this shit because it's getting ridiculous and it's affecting the entire sport because there's no policing and there's nobody, and everybody's hiding their deals. Everybody's hiding what they're getting off YouTube, and everybody's lying about how much they're actually making, and everybody's fronting.
There's no transparency.
It's wild corny. Yeah, everybody's fronting. Everybody is fronting. There's not one nigga in battle rap you could tell me he ain't fronting. I'll tell you a situation. That nigga was fronting that day. You feel me? So it's not about that, but it's just we're letting too many people in, and we're letting too many people in thinking they have an opinion. Their opinion shouldn't count. Bro, you don't know nothing about this. You feel me? Learn, figure it out, keep quiet, and then make your chess moves. I know ARP for about 3-4 years, and I never knew he was going to do all this. Because the nigga just came to events, figured out the ins and outs, built relationships. He wasn't trying to capitalize off of it now. He's capitalizing off it now. He wasn't trying to capitalize on it back then. You said, yo, I want to see how it moves. I really fuck with this. I see what's going on good, and I see what's going on bad, and this is how I'm going to attack this market in order to make people feel a certain way, and these are the people I think need to get a look. I have to respect that. And I can't respect it. I just comes out of nowhere, and a nigga just, and I got chicken, and then he just doesn't show up. You feel me?
Right.
And then nothing comes through, and that's what get niggas tight. You feel me? That's what get niggas tight. I'll even keep it official with y'all. Me and Oz was booked in December for 5 figures each. And next thing you know, whoever this person was, and we did our research on the promoter and everything. You feel me? And the nigga just backed out at the last minute and didn't send the deposits. You feel me? And I felt like that made me look bad because I made an agreement with Arsenal, and I got a whole bunch of other people on the card. You feel me? And then I'm like, damn, I don't do that.
Yo, but Tez, let me add this too. Let's make this a tiny bit controversial because everything that you're saying, once again, I agree with, but it's a two-sided deal. You got the leagues that's making a lot of the shit happen, and you got the battle raps that's making a lot of shit happen. Everybody else is playing a part to make it what it is. You know what I'm saying? From the bloggers, the interviewers, everything, the radio. Here's my thing, though. The battle rappers aren't maintaining loyalty to the game as much as they could to provide the type of outcome that you just said. For example, let's say there's a motherfucker that got a shitty reputation. You know what I'm saying? Or just coming out of some bullshit or fucking up the game. Or every time we turn around, his name is in the mud or their name is in, or she, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That motherfucker cut a check. The battle rappers be there. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna use somebody's example, and I'm not trying to shit on the card or the people behind the card. I'm just using an example. Let's say Mav. Mav vented about certain situations like, how come y'all not standing up for what y'all think is wrong? And he wasn't talking to the leagues. He was talking to his peers. His peers are the battle rappers, the people that he raps next to. He was basically, in so many words, saying, if y'all don't agree with the outcome of certain situations, why y'all going over there to collect a check?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say don't go get your money. I'm not trying to say don't go work. I'm not trying to say that this league, this platform, this person, this battle rapper is right or is wrong, because everybody's accountable for their own fucking actions. All I could do is talk about the business that I do and how I treat people, and behind the scenes what I do as one of the owners of RBE. But, Tez, my point still is, y'all battle rappers not really holding each other down neither, and that affects the overall brand and the look of the culture too, because when you see these new leagues pop up with this money or whatever, you see all types of shit going on and people not showing up. They don't give a fuck, or bad business happening. But people are still signing them contracts and collecting them deposits. The battle rappers ain't standing up and saying, yo, you know what, we all gonna, yeah, a lot of battle rappers will call each other and say, there's food. Let me just finish this last statement. They'll call each other and say there's food over there, but they won't call up as a coalition and stand together and say, yo, as a union, we not rocking with that situation. Let it fall. Mm-hmm. That could happen if the battle rappers wasn't so about themselves a lot, and the leagues too. You know, we could talk about the league side of this, but if the battle rappers wasn't about themselves to a degree, collecting their money and worrying about themselves all the time, y'all know the strength that y'all can have if y'all banded together and said, we're going to let that shit over there collapse because it ain't about nothing. That ain't for the culture. That ain't for the people. That's some bullshit right there. None of us is going over there. What the fuck you think would happen? This shit would be done.
I think, can I ask you this? First off, the problem is, see, man, me and Matt and I had this discussion plenty of times, but I'm going to keep it real.
My bad, y'all, for sounding hype. I'm just being passionate, y'all.
Nah, this is good. But see, the problem is, these battle rap, every nigga's starving, boy. These niggas is not eating. Like, I'm going to keep it official with you, son. There's nobody in this shit with $100K in their account. Just that alone, if you think about it, means nobody is rich. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas might have a little 10, 15 bands in the account, but I doubt. I put my son on it, my nigga. None of these niggas is eating like that. You feel me? So when the contract comes and somebody got a couple of bands for you to battle, you fucked up, and it's the first, and you got to pay rent. They all getting us for the low. You feel me? We can't stick together because we're all fighting for the same check. Now, if it was to come where we actually did a union, like I said a year ago in that blog, when niggas stood together, then shit wouldn't happen. But if we're in the same position that we was in when I made the blog, because everybody is selfish. Everybody's going out for themselves.
Man, can I say something? Yeah. Check this out. Like I said this before. I don't know who was around to hear it, but I feel like right now battle rap is like, it's like if you look at battle rap as a house right now, it's being looted. Motherfuckers is running in, taking what they can, running out, and that's that. I get motherfuckers hitting me up to be on cards every day of the week, but they don't never come to my events and show love just on the strength. But they think I should hit them with a check. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take nobody with a check. I'm not going to hold you down and stuff money in your pocket. You show love to me, I show love to you. You want to get a good idea what the next battle card going to look like? Come to my event and see the battle rappers that you recognize. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how we build the foundation that is battle rap. This is our house. Battle rap is our house. This is what we do. All right, so when that doorbell rings, we need somebody to look through the peephole, make sure dude's official, pat that motherfucker down before he comes in, and make sure that his best interest is in our best interest. You know what I'm saying? Because when the foundation topples and when the very last MC runs out of battle rap and that house collapses, it's going to be our fault. You see what I'm saying? So if you hear ARP putting the card together and you feel like, yo, I can lend something great to that card, fuck with that, man. Don't try to tax his pockets. If you hear that we over here doing something, you know what I'm saying? Like, be respectful. Like, don't be on some, yo, I hear they making a card. Let me get a few couple grand out of that, you know, or this guy, some billionaire just paid me, you know what I'm saying, 50 racks for 9 minutes. Now I'm going to charge everybody else like 30 racks for 9 minutes. Like, you tripping, son. You were tripping. Nobody in battle rap has ever left battle rap and sold a platinum album. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not forget where we came from. Let's not forget where we are, more importantly. Let's not forget where we want to go. Because everything else is, like, silly. Like, Cat is coming in. You done seen the Cat come in and just make it rain. Where he at now? You know what I'm saying? You done seen Total Slaughter come in. They done made, like, the best-looking stage, the nice flights. They got Sway, like, all these cats. Shout out to them, though. But they didn't put on the best event of the year. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't do that. That was one of the negatives.
The biggest cards of the year weren't the best cards of the year. Like almost all of them. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody.
House, yeah. Somebody who lived in this battle rap house, originally a native, a tenant, made the best battle rap card this year. It wasn't somebody who like swooped in from out of nowhere, threw a bunch of money and fame in a way, and got niggas starry-eyed. I'm sorry.
I can't say I do think Duel in the Desert was one of the best cards. A lot of the battles came out good, but it wasn't just because of Ted Grizzle. It was also because, you know, KOTD came in and filmed it a certain way. You feel me? But if you was there, I will say everything was A1 from the event, from us, how we was treated out there and all that. You know what I mean? I will say that, but you're damn sure right about most of the cards and most of the hottest battles weren't on the big cards at all. At all.
But you know what's so wild? Just to add to that though, they saying, and I don't be knowing niggas' business. I'm only repeating it because it's already been said publicly. Matter of fact, here on Angry Fan Radio Show, but niggas is saying you're talking about the treatment of Duel in the Desert and the turnout and how it's a great event. Niggas is saying partially because of the way that event was ran, it dripped over into this Battle of the Bay card. You know what I'm saying? Where niggas picking up each other's debts, inheriting debts, passing down debts and shit like that, and flying in 20 people that had nothing to do with the event, and then trying to turn around and make that money up on the next event, and then that shit getting however it going. So on the surface, and for you too, Cortez, you watching the same battles that come out on the footage that I watched look great. I bought the pay-per-view. I supported the event. You know what I'm saying? The battles was great. Matter of fact, I'll probably put one of your battles in it for battles of the year. You know what I'm saying? Everything looked good. Salute to the battlers. Salute to the way it was set up, the people involved. But behind the scenes, what you don't see trickled over to the next joint. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what people involved with these people are telling y'all now. This is people saying publicly. So the whole thing about taking care of each other, like whether it's a coalition and people really stick together, Jon Dough will tell you. You know what I'm saying? Jon Dough will tell you. I spoke to Jon Dough last year, about a year ago. Remember, I called Dough and I was like, yo, I spoke with Sarah Connor, I spoke with Debo, I spoke with Gracie, I spoke with Cannon, I spoke with, I think, Mercy from Trap House. I was on some union shit because I have the capacity to get along with people and to work with people, and the money, fortunate for me, doesn't break me. The money that I spend in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Fortunate for me, it don't break me. So I came in all about unity. Doe was one of the people I called. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up? Like, leagues need to spend more time calling each other. Yo, when's your date? Who's on your card? You know what? I'm going to do this then. You know, I was just on the phone with Arsenal this morning. You know what I'm saying? I told Arsenal, yo, when's your high stakes too? I heard about, I'm not going to put no, you know, because people still putting their shit together. I heard this artist might be on your shit. All right, that's one of the reasons I didn't put him on Blood, Sweat, and Tears. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably double back and try to get him on my summer card. That's the way it's supposed to be. I'm not saying there got to be no fucking league where everybody got this schedule and everybody eating off of the same plate. But the respect and people working together, the battle rappers sticking together, and the league showing each other respect is going to put the end product out to the fans that they're going to want to see, where people's not stepping on each other's necks. And that shit that Jon Dough fucking said just now about battlers and checking them at the door, that shit is so 100. Y'all niggas need to fucking replay that shit when this shit drop, because I go through the same shit as a fucking owner. I got a million battle rappers that ask me how to get on RBE, but for the last 3 cards straight, we put out videos giving away free slots. I'm like, are y'all following the movement and paying attention or not? You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody just want theirs. Back to what Cortez would say now. I'm linking their 2 statements. Everybody's just worried about them. You know what I'm saying? It make a nigga like me look at you like, I could say a nigga like Scripps. He's never been on my fucking card. I never booked him, but I look in the crowd. There he go. He paid to come and check out my event and fuck with us and support us. I just tried to book him for Blood, Sweat, and Tears 2. That's coming April 18th. That's how that goes. That's how one hand wash the other. You see what I'm saying? But motherfuckers don't do that shit. Nobody can talk about me. I go to everybody's event and pay. Niggas gotta put money back in my pocket. No, I'm not taking your money. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be supporting each other like that. The battle rappers be for they dolo, like Ted said, because everybody's trying to get theirs, and the leagues is too competitive to work together. and then you got all this business fallout, and then you got interviews like this, where this is the type shit we talking about, instead of talking about fucking the Olympics card that Jon Dough got coming up with 14 fucking battles, or the game-changing Blood, Sweat, and Tears series that's coming up April 18th. You know what I'm saying? Where we doing live shooting for a TV series deal that we just inked. We're not talking about that shit. This shit crazy, my nigga. That's why I sound frustrated right now. You know what I'm saying? You got Tez on the line, he's a legend. He putting on classic battles in 2014. Why are we not talking about him versus Arcane and the performance he just put on? Why are we not talking about Blood, Sweat, and Tears 2? Why are we not talking? And it's not Angry Fan Radio fault. It's right. We are empowering the groups and certain people that maybe don't deserve this type of power a little bit too much. But we're not even talking about the shit that keeps these leagues going so that we can create the content to put out for the fans so that the fans can keep fueling the fire and keep the culture building and going too. We're not talking about these stars that need to make money and need to make views and need to be monetized so we can keep growing the culture. We gotta jump on the phone and talk about why this motherfucker owes this motherfucker money. Why it's green light on this nigga head. Why this nigga sucker punched this person. Why this nigga didn't give this nigga that deposit. Why this nigga got to get all his money up front when this person calls. Why this nigga
but you know what, though? But you know what the crazy thing is, though? Is like, if these things are not discussed and we don't come to some kind of, Band-Aid or resolution on how we going to get to where we need to go, it's going to keep happening. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing. My bad for cutting you off.
But it's not going to keep happening.
Go ahead.
It's not going to keep happening. This shit going to get whacked. And I know everybody has people that are telling them right now that this battle rap shit is getting whacked if y'all niggas don't do something about it soon. Everybody got somebody in their circle saying that. Say yes or no.
But here's the difference, though, to what you just said. Here's the difference, though. When you said when we don't discuss this shit, nothing comes about it for the resolution. Here's the difference. When we discuss it, right now what we're doing is we're kind of discussing it for entertainment. I didn't even know what this interview was going to be about, but I fuck with the Angry Fan movement heavy. Caps called me. He said he wanted me to jump on tonight. I knew I was going to be on with Dough and Tez coming behind Debo. I'm there. I fuck with Dough. I fuck with Tez. I fuck with the Angry Fan movement. This is the topic we're discussing. To a degree, everybody that's tuned in right now is tuned in for entertainment. They not dealing with the shit that we got to deal with. They not taking the losses that we taking. They don't got to go through all the drama that we got to go through. So when do these conversations happen? When they need to happen, not for entertainment. When are we off an interview and I call Dough and I say, yo, Dough, you saw that shit? How can me and you talk about making that better, or me and you not falling into that shit next month? That's when we make a change. Not when we fucking on here. Everybody's talking about Ted Grizzle right now, and everybody's fucking. He's being used for entertainment right now. At the same time, we are using him to try to make change. But talk is cheap, because 3 weeks from now, everybody's gonna find something else to talk about. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be an argument. It's gonna be why Danny Myers paid T-Rex this or whatever. Next week, everybody motherfuckers stop acting like y'all give a fuck, because next week y'all gonna be talking about the next hot wave to talk about, and behind the scenes it's people like the nigga that's on the phone right now that gotta go through all the drama and rebound from this shit or take losses. None of y'all motherfuckers give a fuck. Who really gives a fuck? Show me who really gives a fuck. Those are the people I want to talk to.
But see, that's the thing, ARP. This business is not a slow cooker. It's a microwave. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Right now, niggas can talk the most shit about any bat. Like, for instance, niggas are saying Rex is completely dead right now. If nigga came out, did a battle, blew the fuck up, he's the GOAT of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's what you did lately, what you doing right now. That's what this business is about.
That's all they care about.
As people who are supposed to keep the like, for instance, check this out. When I'm at an event, I tell people, I say, our event is like a fucking tornado. You go there, and there's so much going on. You having so much fun. There's performances, there's food, there's friends, there's people just like looking out for you, make sure everything's all good. You know what I'm saying? But on the inside, it's like calm. It's calm inside the event because you don't know everything that went on outside to make everything calm inside. See what I'm saying?
True.
So it's like, that's what the behind the scenes of battle rap needs to be. Now, you said people need to talk behind the scenes, off of radio, and really put some like real feeling into what happened with situations so they don't repeat themselves. However, there's certain motherfuckers who got my line, who can't call me, who I will not pick up the phone for, because they suckers. I don't fuck with them, and I won't fuck with them again. And that's because when you get bit by one snake, I'm not going to go fuck with the fucking cobras now just because I know that fucking, you know what I'm saying, copper tail, whatever the fuck is going to bite me. You know what I'm saying? You got to...
True. But let me double back. Let me double back and show you something.
Go back to that shit.
Let me double back, and I kind of understand what you're talking about. I know you got certain situations with certain people. I respect it's not even my business. Certain people just ain't fit. It is what it is. I got you. But let me also show you something about your card, and I'm gonna tie it into even the behind-the-scenes conversation I had with Angry Fan. You know what I'm saying? Your card, your main event is amazing. You know what I'm saying? You got Danny Myers versus T-Rex. That is a big fucking battle. All right, that battle alone should be worth motherfuckers walking through that door and packing your venue. I flew to Milwaukee. It had nothing to do with your fucking event and supported your event and came out to your shit, went home, recapped it, and did media for you when you didn't even have media there. I've done that. Everybody in Milwaukee should be at your card to see T-Rex versus Danny Myers for bars. But you want to know what they talking about? They talking about the behind-the-scenes drama of their negotiations and their money and spent and all that shit. That's what everybody's talking about. Nobody's talking about T-Rex legacy bar for bar and Danny Myers being one of the top battle rappers of 2014 and putting them together. Now, you want to see the type of nigga that I am, and Caps can attest to this. Behind the scenes, I'll get on the phone with a nigga like Caps and be like, yo, did you see Daylight versus Quest McCody? He'd be like, nah. I'll be like, do me a favor, watch that fucking battle, go on your show, and promote it. Because we want to promote good battles and good bars. And Daylight didn't do no antics. All he did was rap his ass off for like 10 fucking minutes. Please push that on your show. That's what I'm... Caps, am I lying?
No, you ain't lying.
Okay. But that's my point. And one of the reasons why RBE is respected is because we're genuine. The same thing that people will say about us about in public, people will co-sign behind the scenes. You can't fake but so long. The type of things that we do behind the scenes is really, really about networking and supporting each other and helping each other. I really don't need too many people help because I'm good. But I spend how much fucking money helping other... Next weekend, I'm flying to fucking Toronto to see only day one of Blackout. Only day one, only Saturday, only because I'm leaving Sunday to fly to St. Louis because I promised Oops I was going to support his street status card. I got to miss half of one of the biggest cards ever because I want to go support my man in St. Louis for putting his first street status card together. Nobody can tell me shit about support. You know what I'm saying? But when I get on the phone with people or when people only contact me for certain shit, it make a nigga like me and my brother Shot to learn quick that motherfuckers is about themselves. Niggas is selfish. Niggas don't really fuck with each other. Fine. We're going to stay in our lane and do us. Because we sitting here doing extra help and fucking with niggas that really don't fuck with us the same. And that's
I'm not even going to lie.
Too much competition and too much bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. Like, actually, it's crazy that y'all saying this, right? Because I had a little battle in Denver in September, right? I battled a kid named Spoken Words or whatever. When I went out there, I did some features out there on some music shit. And when I did it out there, the people I met with, they wanted to put together a card. So they was like, yo, look, man, we don't got nothing to do, but, you know, Cortez, we want you to battle our man. I told them a price. Bro, they sent me the money, like, last month, and they was like, yo, just put together an event, and we'll just battle you out here in New York. And we'll pay it. So I'm like, yo, it's going to cost such and such, such and such. They're like, all right, cool. Nigga, they gave me the bread, and I've been trying to put together an on-the-low card, like the last, let's say, 2 weeks, or a card on February 21st. I'm going to do it in Queens. And all I want is new faces. I don't want none of these dudes that everyone's already branded because I don't want nobody trying to say I'm trying to leech off their talent. But this shit is not, even for me, as much access as I have for putting together a small event of undercards, it's not an easy thing at all. It's nothing but a headache. Now that I see how much they're doing, and I got the card together already, and I've worked on certain things, but if I was somebody just out the blue and I didn't have as much context as I have and as much favors as I have, yo, bro, I don't know how I would have put this card together. You know?
Okay.
Let me
what they got to go through.
I'm sorry, Cortez. Let me chime in real quick because we will be having the show will be over in a minute. But I just wanted to say, kind of piggyback off of what ARP was saying in regard to this is the type of forum, you know, that people going in groups and kind of talking about the gossip on the back end. Angry Fan Movement is the epitome of fan movement. You know what I mean? And Cortez has said so many times how influential. You know what I mean? And Cortez has said so many times about Cass being his opinion being so influential. But this is why we have you guys on here, because we shouldn't be talking about this. And we said earlier how a lot of us are so down with battle rap right now because of the bullshit. But having you guys on, giving your perspective of it, and venting about how you feel about, damn it, let's get back to battle rap. That's what we want to do. That's
Wait, let me answer you real quick. And this is what I'll put. We put this footage out. It wasn't even supposed to be recorded, but my team recorded it and we put it out. If y'all go to my channel and y'all will look at the Lift His Soul documentary, the little speech that I give about why Math and Old Red didn't go down and all that shit. And I preached that to the crowd that came out. We need to be pushing the positivity just as fast as we push the negativity. The negativity shit is going to be here. It's always going to be juicy. It's always going to be compelling. It's always going to do views. If I do a blog going at somebody, it's going to do more views than fucking some of the battles that I drop. And that's a harsh fucking reality. That's a sad reality. No doubt. Angry Fan Movement, do your thing. Keep fucking informing the fans. Tell the fans about the bad business and all that shit. But please just make sure in 2015, and we all have this responsibility, we push all the positive shit just as much. Make sure that you also are giving 5-10 minutes on your show, every show, saying, Jon Dough, here go Jon Dough Eventbrite. Cop them tickets. And
hold on, but ARP at the same time, the whole Angry Fan Movement for a year and a half, we've been doing that every blog. Every blog.
Say again.
Every blog that's been out has nothing but fire battles in them from every event.
No. Caps. I'm not making an accusation. What I'm doing
I know.
But I know you do your thing. I'm saying that make sure that we all continue to push each other's events, push each other's battles, push each other's sales, help each other, the battlers and the fucking leagues. You know what I'm saying? Because when we do more negativity than positive shit, that's what the fans end up with.
Yeah.
That's what the fans end up with. And then you got fans jumping in these forums talking about battle rap is dying. It's not fucking dying. We just oversaturated with bullshit right now, so everybody thinks it's dying.
Yo.
Nobody's pushing the positive shit.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say something. Kind of like backtracking to what ARP said about the Rex and Danny Myers thing. Right now, like, I'm going to talk my shit. I feel like that's the most anticipated battle this year. For whatever reason it be. And I know that the negative reasons with the money, with this and that, and Rex, and, you know, all the shit that people worried about that they shouldn't be worried about is what's making it the most talked about. Now, that being said, I feel like right now, when T-Rex get off that plane, chill in his hotel room, wake up the next day, because we fly everybody out the day before to make sure everything is groovy. When Danny Myers get off that plane, do what he needs to do, and when they face off and they say them bars, nothing else that happens before that is gonna fucking matter. Because I know Danny Myers at 100, T-Rex at 100, me at 100, everybody involved at 100 is gonna be fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was there, luckily, like, I was blessed by the gods in the fucking, you know, the planets aligned. Like, I was there versus QP versus Arsenal. Like, we done had classes where I'm like, yo, this is it. ARP was in the building. He felt the electricity. Like, this is it. You know what I'm saying?
I saw him at the airport. I bought it that day. We bumped into the airport. I said, damn, nigga, you came in. He said, yep. That movie got in the road.
Yeah. So, like, I'm just saying, it's like, it doesn't, like, to a point, all the negative feedback and all the other shit, niggas, like, feel like, if you see the car, you got Danny Myers versus T-Rex, there's always a nigga, like always chicken hawking on some, like, you know what I'm saying, on some fuckboy shit, like, oh, if Rex don't spit 3 bars worth of mixtape bars, like, nigga, why did you take time out of your day to say that? But anyway, you did, though. So that kept the post at the top of the thing where real fans could just be like, yo, this card is going down. I should check it out. You know what I'm saying?
The sad truth is real fans of this shit are limited. There's not a lot of motherfuckers that earn the spot to even talk the amount of shit that they talk. They never spent $1 in this motherfucker. They don't push nothing. They don't promote nothing. Nothing.
But
and
you know why,
don't put the work in.
Why, so that's because trolling is like celebrated. Motherfuckers is looking at trolling like a badge. Like, yo, I troll all the fucking time. If a nigga got on motherfucking Angry Fan group and got Cortez's attention, and I done text Cortez about this before. We done had this conversation. Nigga get Cortez's attention. Cortez chopping up the nigga. And nigga's like, you know what, Cortez, you fuckboy, fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit. And all your rhymes is whack. Now, that's the highlight of his day. But for Cortez, it's like, yo, like, why do you feel like this? It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Cortez be on the stage and say some of the most heinous shit and make it rhyme but niggas. But at the same time,
here's the thing. Do we get rid of those type of people in these type of groups, though?
I mean, that's the thing, though. You can't feed into it. And then I've always
hold on, though. My bad to cut you off. But Angry Fan, y'all are just as much a part of battle rap as anybody else on his phone. Everybody on his line has a movement and has following. So that question is for Angry Fan movement. When Doe got to text Cortez about a situation like that, what happens to somebody like that in a group that is just pulling down a culture or pulling down Cortez or pulling down a card that doesn't deserve it? What happens to somebody like that in the group?
See, I try to run the group a whole different way. I try to make it a fan group because I feel like it's a fan movement. So I kind of let the niggas say, well, if you look, a lot of these niggas ain't in my group no more.
Loyalty is to the culture before it's to the fans, especially when it's a fan that ain't doing shit for the culture other than fucking doing posts or adding or stripping shit down. You're not spending no money on here. You're not spending no paper for nothing.
Jon Dough, you gotta understand them fans. Them same fans that ain't doing nothing for the culture are the fans that subscribe to your channel that are watching your battles.
Okay, but those fans, but in all reality, I'm sure that almost every league in this motherfucker will gratefully trade all their subscribers and their views on their YouTube accounts or their videos to sell out an event every fucking time, or to sell out their venues, because nobody makes more money on YouTube than they can possibly make from their cards. You don't
hold on, bro. Now, if you don't got no YouTube and you're only going about the events alone, battle rap is not gonna be where it's at. Hey, yo, we gotta go. We're gonna have this shit way longer.
That's not what I'm saying, Cap. I'm talking about priority. I'm saying that they're all important, but there's some levels and some facets that are more important than others. There's some facets that's more important than others. So, for example, Jon Dough having a good turnout for Danny Myers versus T-Rex is his first priority right now. After that, then, all right, is my footage good? Good. Do I have all my audio good? Nice. Did I capture everything? Beautiful. Am I going to upload this to the channel? Are people clicking it? Mission complete. There's an order to the shit. You know what I'm saying? That card, that live card comes first. That's what helps him pay his artists. That's what helps him build relationships. That's what helps him do the next card. That's what helps the fans put a reputation around his last card, moving his company forward. You know what I'm saying? Man, and I'm just trying to say there's levels to priority, son.
Yeah, but I just got like one more thing to say in like unison to people trolling battle rappers or league owners or whatever, just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Call them a troll, call them whatever the fuck you want to call them. People always say, why is Big K mad? Why is he so sensitive? Like, he's a battle rapper. He's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, this, that, like, I'm using Big K as an example. You know what I'm saying? But you can apply it to any battle rapper who's ever been in the room, who ever got anything foul said to them. My answer to that is this. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because I know it's 1,000 motherfuckers listening right now, and I want them to, like, really take this in. The reason why you can't talk shit to battle rappers and them not shrugging off is because you're not paying motherfuckers too. All right? You pay Big K to stand across from Rosenberg Raw and give that nigga the most famous bars ever. Right? That's why he's not going to punch dude in the mouth. You are in a business where you can actually interact with motherfuckers you've been watching for years. You know what I'm saying? That they're entertaining you for years. and you going.
And this is the only industry like that.
Yeah, this is the only one. People are too accessible, and I told Cortez that too. I said, bro, you too accessible. You gotta fall back. You gotta just not be there. When niggas see you battling, that's the only time they should see you. Because if you in the trenches, niggas gonna feel like, you know what, that's Cortez over there. Watch this. Hey, Cortez, fuck you, son. Like, that's what niggas gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas have fun doing shit.
But, you know, that's societal. That's societal.
Yo,
I mean, that's just in any way. I get the same kind of hate now. People, and I'm not as famous as you guys are, but, I mean, if people are going to do things to try to push your buttons, it's all about what you do. No, it's not right. It's not right at all.
But
I mean, I've had shit said to me that
thing comes
I
from the
say,
moderation. I'm sorry, Wayne.
Right. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. No, I was just saying. Go ahead.
My bad. I'm just saying the moderation is a big piece, and that's why I'm saying the Angry Fan movement, all the groups, all the forums, they do play a big role. They are a big part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the moderation is key. So don't get it twisted. When you put yourself in the public, you are putting yourself in a position to be ridiculed, to be criticized. And there are a lot of situations, whether you're a battle rapper, a league owner, whoever, where you deserve to be criticized. If you fuck up and you're doing it in the public and you're trying to have a fan base, yeah, if you get your shit dragged out on Front Street, this is what you signed up for. But when it's not that type of situation, when you just out here busting your ass and you working hard and you putting on, and you got somebody trolling this person just to be a dickhead, just so they can have a highlight of their day, like Jon Dough says, I'm saying them motherfuckers need to go because you're not helping.
Oh, well, they do.
You're not
about that. They do. We don't do that. Yeah, you're right. As far as trolling, you know, y'all know how the flow at least Angry Fan goes. But in our group, it's totally said. You're not going to back
one troll in battle rap. I respect one troll in battle rap, and that's Daylight. That's it. I told this to Caps last week on the phone. I said, he's like, yo, you troll me? I said, I don't fucking troll. I don't respect trolling. And that goes for league owners that troll, battle, everybody. I don't respect it at all. I think he's a fucking lame. The only person I think that should be trolling is Daylight. Fans troll because they, like Jon Dough said, motherfuckers is accessible. But at the same time, we actually promote it. We allow it. We enjoy it. We allow those threads to run for fucking 500 comments, and everybody's in there memeing and shit and having fun with this shit. And now we're just talking about forums. But what I'm trying to show you is how much all of it plays a part. All of it plays a part in building and tearing down this fucking culture we got. And that's why we get on the phone thinking that everything is bullshit right now. You know how much positivity is in battle rap right now? How many great cards are on the way? How many good battles just dropped recently? You know what I'm saying?
Look how many great cards we have that are bombing already.
Say that again, Caps?
Look about the good cards we had that are bombing already, though.
No, that's true. That's
true. So it's kind of like we going off issue. I mean, the fans got to feel like that.
No, that's true. I'm not mad at them. All I'm showing you is that we give, it seems to me, the negative shit a bigger put. If a classic battle drops and a classic failure happens, the classic failure gets talked about 10 times more than the classic positive situation. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? The negative shit gets fucking ran to death. Ran to fucking
and
death.
You know what, ARP?
I caught the end of his interview.
We got to sign off on the show to make sure we can upload it. Everything don't get cut off or nothing like that.
I think everybody gets the gist, you know what I'm saying? Yo, my bad for running a little over just now, you know what I'm saying? But this was good shit. I think everybody, Tez, you over there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yo, we have part two. Oh, it's only going to be 2 parts. All right?
Definitely. We appreciate you guys. This is much needed. It was definitely much needed because we'll go into part 2, but this was needed.
Yeah, y'all always going to get a good show when y'all do good shit like this, man. Yo, shout out, salute to Ted. Shout out to the whole Angry Fan movement. Shout out to Jon Dough and his card he got coming up. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody. I mean, shout out to all the fans tuned in. It is what it is, man. Good event session.
Man, shout out to everybody, man. Thanks for having me. Shout out to Cortez, ARP, Wing, Caps, Uncle Henny, everybody listening. Oh, and I see y'all niggas going crazy on the boards. I just want to say this: we're not saying that comments on the boards is making us upset. We just saying it can cause an adverse reaction to the people who entertain from the people who are actually being entertained. You know what I'm saying?
Real
like
shit.
we're not taking it personal. We're not trying to say that there is battle rap without fans. We are fans. We're fans who decide to do something extra. You know what I'm saying? So let's not take it there because that's not where we putting it. But we appreciate every single one of y'all, and that's from every league owner walking around who ain't culture vulture.
You already know.
Shout out to y'all.
Early, man. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming on. See you part 2.
Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Shot this shit. What up, nigga? Shot this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.